G'day mate, how's it going? It's your mate Bennymac. I'm finally back in the Skateboarder garage, fellas. I hope you're all doing well. Yes, I do apologise guys, I've been off the radar for a few weeks now, a couple of months even nearly. Just with work, doing a lot of overtime, fellas, and when I haven't been working, the missus has been working, and so I've been looking after the little girl, and she's growing up, she's over 3 now guys, so she's had good fun, keeps me busy. We always have good fun hanging out and taking her on little adventures and stuff, so. But, and yeah, apart from that, fellas, just had an appointment today at the doctor's. You probably noticed I've got a big thing on my head. I had a bit of a cyst on there. I don't know if you guys ever noticed in past videos, a bit of a lump that I had on my head there. I sort of never, brushed it off and never worried about it, and I finally went to the doctor and got it looked at, and it was a dirty big cyst in there that they had a few needles and got cut open, and they got that out of me today, so that should be all good, fellas. They're going to send it off to pathology to check it out, but they don't seem to think it'll be anything. It was just some sort of a cyst, so. But apart from that, fellas, I haven't really done a lot of progress to show you. That's the main reason why I haven't really done any update videos, plus I really haven't had the time to do any videos or editing and stuff like that. It was my birthday a couple of weeks ago, fellas. I did get a couple kits and a few little bits and pieces. I'll show you them, and I did take some footage. I had family down for a week, guys, and went out, took the kids out to the railway museum up here in Queensland. And yeah, it was a good fun day for the kids. I'm not into trains a lot, fellas, but I didn't mind checking it out. There was a massive big model railway set there, and I did promise Ryer Appledorn I'd put a video up of that. Again, I apologise mate, I just haven't had a chance to sit down and do the editing, so. But if some of you guys are interested in the trains, I might do a quick video on some of the things I saw that day, but anyway, fellas, I'll try not to keep this too long, so I'll quickly chuck the camera on the bench. Well, before I do that, 2 kits. I only got 2 kits, guys. I got plenty of kits now that's going to last me for a good few years the way I'm building these days, fellas. So I did like the look of this Kawasaki ZX-10R, so I picked that up off eBay. Looks like a pretty nice kit from Fujimi. It's 1 in 12th scale, so looks pretty good. And then I also got this M998 IED gun truck, fellas. Thought it was pretty cool. I've already done a little Humvee build before and it was a bit of fun, so picked that one up as well. It's Academy 1 in 35th scale. So I might do a review on these when I get a chance at a later date, my friends, before I get into them. And then I kind of had an idea for this camo pattern, fellas, that I wanted to put on this gun truck, and I found all these little sort of, they're like hole punches for paper, but little leaf shapes. So I've got a few different patterns, and I thought I could make my own stencils and play around with some, some browns and some different greens and khakis, and just do different layers of the different leaves. And I don't know if they're a bit big, too big scale for what I want, but I think if I layer it properly, I think I can get the effect I'm looking for. So anyway, fellas, chuck the camera on the bench, we'll see what's been happening, eh? Alrighty, fellas, up the very end here, we've still got the 2010 Camaro. Still haven't found the motivation to deal with the glass and paint the black around it, which is all it needs really, and then I can put the glass in and do the final install on it. So, but I'll get around to it, guys, and that'll be the first one I reckon that'll be done. And then I've also got the 68 Pontiac FireBird here, fellas. I think that was my last update when I did the I painted this that day and the clear was still gassing out. Well, I managed to get all the polishing, wet sanding and wax and all that done on that, and that came out pretty good. It's nice and shiny now. There was a little bit of orange peel on it. It's still, I don't know if look at it in the right light, you can kind of just see a little bit, but I'm rather happy with it and I reckon it looks pretty good. So since that update, I have wired the engine and put the engine mostly together. I've still got some wash parts to stick on there and do a little bit of detail painting and a little bit of weathering. And the interior I did a little bit of deep detail painting on, just picked out the you know, the window cranks and a couple little bits and pieces on there. There's a couple of decals that still have to go on. And then all these little pieces, guys, just put some chrome paint on them, the headers and the fan and the steering wheel. And the dash still needs to be detail painted there, guys. It's just got some satin black on it. And I've done some detail painting on the firewall. It's not too bad. The interior, decided to go with the roll cage. It actually only came with this part, which I didn't think it looked right, so I just added a piece of styrene in there, fellas, to make it look like some extra bracing. So I still got to do a little bit of detail painting on the padding there, and that's about it for that one, fellas. I did wire up the engine, so it doesn't look too bad. Use some detail wire, and really good that stuff. You know, easy to manipulate and goes where you want it. And I've just got a base coat of satin black on the chassis, fellas, and haven't really done anything else with that. I've still got to paint all the suspension and all that sort of stuff, which I haven't really touched yet. And these are the little paper hole painters I was talking about, fellas. Had the camo idea for. As you can see in the paper here, you can just, you know, line them up and make your own little stencil. And I reckon, you know, do a few, you know, you can just make one whenever you want. And I reckon if I layer that properly in different colours, I reckon it should look pretty cool, guys. So, and then to this side of the bench, my friends, is the old Merc tank. Yes, you've probably been wondering where the Merc tank's been. I do apologise, guys, I haven't even touched it since the last time I did an update. But I was waiting on these from eBay, guys. Let's see if I can get it to focus. They're like tiny little studs, like on a dog collar. But yeah, nice little mini ones. So I just need to get some sort of epoxy that I can use to stick that. I'm going to sort of put a run of them across the side and around the front. And a few here and there just to make it look a bit tougher, fellas. But that's about it, my friends, for the scale model garage. Unfortunately, not a lot of progress, but yeah, just want to say thanks, guys, for been getting a few messages and comments from you guys, just asking where I've been. So I'm still alive, guys, just been flat out at work and dealing with life and all sorts of stuff. So, but once again, thanks for all the new subscriptions, fellas, and thanks for all the great comments you always leave. So I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. So as always, it's your mate Benny Mac, saying have yourself a good day or night, wherever you're from. Catch you later, mate.